Good morning, sunshine.
Welcome to the real world. Whoa! Mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with breathe air. There's no second best, okay?
GM, breathe air. Today, Popcat. So, off the back of yesterday's weekend workshop, where I think I used Popcat as one of the examples. I believe I did, yes. We looked at this. I wonder if I still got it here. Popcat. Here we go. So I mentioned on a lower time frame, we were looking at this, about how you had the primary market structure level, you had the daily market structure, you had Popcat make a new high, it pulled back into the bands and into that daily structure, and you were then looking on a lower time frame for signs of a reversal. So you got a higher low, market structure broke on the low time frame, came back, retest, you'd enter around this area here, targeting new highs. Popcat is doing the exact same thing again. Doesn't mean you will get the exact same outcome again. Of course, the trend will eventually end. However, Popcat is trading within its primary market structure level on the daily. So the daily market structure is here with the last daily low that held the bands that produced a new high. We are back down into that area. And so you should be looking out for it to do the same thing as it did before. Respect the green bands. Respect the market structure until something changes. What thing would change? I actually see the 6 hour, I believe. Yeah. It's respecting the... Was it 6 hour? Am I right? Am I wrong? No, 4 hour. Sorry. Scratch that. Here we go. So you'd be watching here for signs of reversal. Now, at the moment, there are no signs of reversal. If you look back over here to the previous time it was down, it formed a very nice sideways consolidation. So it started to find some support here. Whereas right now, it's still making lower highs and lower lows in a kind of grinding manner, which can lead to a deeper flush. And we may well get that deep flush down into a 200. That, by the way, would not be a bad level to buy. If it went down, if it swept down, reclaimed, and had a market structure break and all that, I'd expect a rally probably into a lower high from there rather than a higher high. But I think it would give a retracement bounce from there. If it's going to remain bullish and follow what it was doing before, it's pretty much going to have to hold in here, I would guess. So you're watching for the structure level to hold, to break, and then Popcat to continue higher. That's how this higher low would form if it's going to follow what it has been doing, if it's going to keep respecting the daily market structure, and if it's going to keep respecting the daily bands. So this is an area to watch Popcat. It swept out all these daily lows from Sunday, Monday, and all the way. Good place for it to reverse from. Of course, if it goes lower, as it may do, because this is definitely a trend that can be ending. You can see this, swept the highs, come back. That absolutely can be the top. So you have to wait for your confirmation. That's why you wait for your lower time frame confirmation before a reversal. That will be determined by Bitcoin. So Bitcoin itself, as I've mentioned for a while now, has the potential to take out highs and then go and take out lows. So I set it over here. Bitcoin swept these lows, moved up, took the highs. I said there, if this fails, watch out for a move to liquidity at the other side. That didn't happen. We went higher. That does not mean this move can't happen. We've done the exact same thing. We took out highs, we're back below. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin just slides all the way into new lows and forms its higher low from there, and then it goes on. That would be a higher low, higher low, higher low. Now, how that would look on the lower time frames, the thing you need to watch for Bitcoin, in my opinion, is the 4 hour EMA trend. So I think we will retrace back up into this 4 hour EMA trend. If the 4 hour bands cannot cross bullish and it rejects, that's when it's going to make new lows and probably go all the way to here. So that's your level, the short-term moving average EMA. That's the one you need to watch for Bitcoin. That will determine what happens to Popcat. That will determine what happens to Solana as well. As we analysed the structure yesterday for Solana, you'll see that I believe we did have a daily break. Oh no, it defended it. GM to Solana. So the daily market structure level was here with a close. We got that retracement back up, so it defended it. Another wick down today, but it has not closed, which is where I mentioned yesterday daily. Breaking bearish, check the daily close. Daily close did not have Solana breaking structure, which is why you wait for your confirmation. So structurally, Solana actually still has bullish daily structure, or at the very least, neutral daily structure, right? Because it made a low, it faked out a break here, it made a low, but then it made a new high. So it's more in a consolidation. Anything above 163 for Solana is good. So as long as it holds here, this becomes the absolute best place to buy as soon as there's confirmation. We don't have confirmation yet, but that's a topic for another day. I'll cover that one on Weekly Outlook because I think Solana sets up a nice trade. Popcat's the one for today. I don't expect to necessarily take a trade today on it. I'll be watching 4-hour candles, and I think probably need to see another few of them. So it'll probably lead into tomorrow, but I want to put it on your radar today. If that fails, as it is downtrending, it will definitely wick down to this 200 EMA at the minimum. It might even take those stops at the lows. So you're watching now to see, does this hold in a nice higher low again, or are we going to see the first major structure shift for PopCat GM?